Upon the gale. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on river.
There's a kitty over there. What's up with you today? You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
hold.
Oh.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Oh, so many medicines. Show me your prescription.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat, and she keeps spacing out. You have to call.
Very peculiar.
Okay, Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. Hence my concern. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But...
Huh? What?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily... Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that...
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Traveler! Traveler! Rise and shine! Time to wake up! For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a night... What? So... Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? 'Cause from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where... Then, it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up. Or,
Something is missing?
did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the...
Ah! What the... Wait! Right! What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You.
We make this one.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tiger fish over here.
Coming right.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is if you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink. I was investigating an abyssal. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound...
Neither of those... Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what child...
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your mind?
So, that's all we know, Miss Skirk.
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared!
Wait, hold.
Oh, no, this...
I...
We didn't! It was that lady
You sure?
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of
Seeing things? Wait,
Oh, now you... Coming!
okay, what was going on there? Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left... Oh, this whole... Whoa! What are all these rift hounds doing? Huh. Looks like they're collecting something. What?
Gather!
Fire hazard! May I present?
Stabilize! Wretched vermin! The wind rises.
So, this is what they were collecting. Yeah.
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within. Together, these remnants form what you call...
Nothing! Just wanted... She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and it was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone noted, unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have... Now.
Okay. Right. The god remains. In our experience, god remains are one...
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards. The remains aren't just gone. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world.
Wait, you mean... the stars?
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, this time, it only took a fragment. No one knows. Considering how much power this entity has stolen. We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to...
Well, great! You seem super...
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that. Now, come along.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, she's just like when we met her in the primordial... Well, whatever. If that's how it's... Anyway, the important thing is... Whoa!
This is where I live. It is. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months.
Ajax? So, a month?
Yes, well, I didn't. Now, both your description, the thief who abyssal power can grant a special form. Okay, do you plan? That tracks. All the information you
And you're saying that's not...
depends on your perspective. I'll respect your opinion, though. Just means we... A little abyss
Dream?
It means experience. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to... With dream mirroring, every time you slip it...
Huh. You make it sound so simple.
Tough to say. This is an to play it.
Wait, does that mean... The next time we see...
Do as you want. You're already a pretty good fighter. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lean.
Oh, So... Last time something... Skirk seems...
Ready? Your training will be... We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie, and during your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of
You bet! There's Kaya, Master G... You sparred with a bunch of them too!
Don't get too smug. And sword, to use the human body as an... Improving your sword fighting is like You need to do some... Only then.
Wait, is that... Paimon thought you were gonna teach her...
One day, you'll reach a new level. There are no That's all I have. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up! Dance with the waves!
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art TaTxTnT.
Looks...
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do...
How do you feel? As you should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps.
Go get some sleep.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again?
'Cause he's a crap.
Excuse me! You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that! It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point, but...
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that...
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a...
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know.
Ah, let the kid do what
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless... can't be the only... I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down!
Don't be scared. Help!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Where?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight.
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're...
Well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
So happy to see you.
What happened? You're bleeding.
This is the place.
Run, Skark! Your dad and I. My clever girl.
Whenever you remember, break down the door! You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'm...
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, steak, no day, and no... Well, except for the fact...
The way I see it, the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And, after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions. The natural energy of TaTxTnT is abyssal power. My master, Cyril, the elemental energy of TaTxTnT, a keen observation, call it respecting local norms. The abyss it's a technique I learned from some so I've heard. You seem to, but is purificate just thinking out loud. True growth, so. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Be gone! Windblade! Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Windblade! Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Go! Water jet!
Faster! Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that. You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not bound by the rules of this world. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path. Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your train. Get some rest.
What is the secret to power? Longing. The fear of... Fear is the source. That fear is now part of you. It calls... Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. After all. Good Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now?
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword, and more control over your element. That's only part of it. Now, ready? Just like...
Hey, no fair! That's...
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can strong emotions will always arise. How amusing. But you don't. Let's begin. This is your final training session. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet! Water jet!
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotion.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, that's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one. Get some rest. No point training further. You managed to push past your...
Yeah, well, I heard Master say.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you
Skirk, have you become a positive light? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk.
Let's see here. First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying, as the Conry...
Well...
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice. I know the pursuit... Ignore her existence for too long.
Right? Of course you are! Well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can...
Here's an idea.
Okay. It's pie.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve them. When Ajax trained with you and I might never meet again. Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that? I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret. No, I'm not from Teyvat. No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
You make it sound so easy, but it's been years.
Well, Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and Everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.